What's up, guys? Cole has a couple products up front for me. He's been getting a lot of questions on what's the difference between Daddio sealant and cherry wax. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the difference, and whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a detailer, I'm gonna tell you how to use these in your arsenal. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, let me get into the difference between these two products. They are drastically different as far as ingredients. You have a traditional paint sealant with Daddio. It's a resin, polymer-based paint sealant. Works by hand or machine. We typically prefer to apply it with a machine. Cherry wax, on the other hand, is a completely different type of product. This is a carnauba base, but it's fortified with ceramic, meaning it has SiO2 in it. So now let me give you guys a window into why you would choose one over the other, and it really comes down to preference and then a little bit of what is a good fit if you're a detailer and you're trying to sell a job. So let me start with, if you are a detailer and you're trying to choose between these two products, you're trying to fit this into your arsenal of services, I would suggest Daddio. It lasts up to 12 months with proper maintenance, and it's a great, easy apply with a DA polisher. You can apply it right in direct sun. It gives the paint a really rich, dark look. It enhances the color, great hydrophobic properties, just a solid all-around product. A little bit more technical to use than cherry, meaning the wipe off just takes a little bit more effort. Now, as far as cherry wax, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, I would lean more towards cherry wax. Very easy to apply by hand, applies super easy, comes off super easy. It's great to stack a vehicle that already has a ceramic coating on it to build up additional protection, and it keeps the chemistry in sync with the ceramic properties that are in it. It also works great as just a standalone product. If you want to put a wax, some type of protection on your car, and you do want something ceramic based, cherry wax is your choice. If you do not want to get into the whole ceramic world, Daddio is a great decision for you. And again, I'm not discouraging you to not apply this by hand. It just functions a lot better if you apply it with like a dual action polisher and a foam pad. It spreads the product out very easily, and it comes off with a microfiber towel, just your traditional way you would apply and remove a wax or a sealant. Longevity wise, on the cherry wax, you can get up to 12 months as well. But again, that is always gonna be dependent on the climate the vehicle's in and proper maintenance, meaning use the appropriate soap to wash these products with. That said, let's get into some pro tips. Here at Shine Supply, I like to teach a system. So if you start using a certain product, I like to give you the framework of the system that works with that product as far as your maintenance washing. So Daddio, the system that works well with this is to wash it with our Shine soap. This also has some polymers in it, some gloss enhancers. It doesn't foam quite as much as Hot Shot, or Shift, but it does give you some significant gloss, and it suds decent, and it rinses off the paint extremely easy. Personally, I absolutely love Shine soap when Daddio is on a car. So that is going to work with a nice synergy with the Daddio. So you could wash with Shine soap, and then one thing I like to do if you wanted to boost that vehicle, like enhance the protection, a couple months into, after applying your Daddio, you could use a product like our wet detailer. We do have a YouTube video on that. It sprays on when the car's wet, it dries in, you finish it off with a detail spray. It looks absolutely beautiful. And then finally in that regimen, I like to do my final wipe down with Ride Shine. So the maintenance for Daddio would be Shine soap, wet detailer if you choose to do some boosting, but then always after drying the vehicle, you do a final wipe down with Ride Shine. That really creates this nice synergy of all those products working together. Cherry wax, on the other hand, being that it's ceramic fortified, I like to use Shift soap. This is our pure vehicle shampoo specifically for ceramic coated surfaces. And then the maintenance after you'd washed and dried with Shift soap would be boosting it with something like our Punch It, which would be similar to a wet detailer, but it's ceramic base, again, keeping that synergy of the ingredients of the product all on the same page. And then your final detail spray for that regimen would be ignition or throttle. Preferably throttle, because ignition does have some light cleaning abilities in it, but that would be more if you had some like water spot streaking or something after drying the vehicle. Ignition would be a great choice. So I hope that gives you some insight into why you would choose Daddio versus Cherry Wax, along with the regimen you would follow after applying those products. As always, leave us a question, comment, call the shop, talk to Cole, hit us up. We are happy to help. We'll see you next time.